Hello, I'm Vilscat with Stained Glass Stories, and welcome to Conan Age of Exiles. This is a beautiful game that I play sometimes with Annikabell and Valdaya. We play online so we get to play together and share a base and be a clan together. And I love the scenic views of this game and how gorgeous it is. And I like the different armors and outfits as well. Once I realized I could have antlers on my character, I think I've kept them most of the game now. We don't usually record or stream this game because it is a mature-focused game. While it's beautiful, it does have a lot of graphic violence, and we don't really want to put that up on our YouTube because even though we aren't focused towards kids, I know that kids might still tune in and watch. It is YouTube. So, I want my channel to be a safe place, but I'm recording today because I'm not planning to do combat. I want to show you our starter base that we built on this server together, that we've outgrown, but I'm really proud of it, and I think we did a great job building it together. It impressed a lot of the other people on the server when we first made it, and I'm gonna miss it once it's gone, but we've outgrown it. Welcome to Storm's Edge Treehouse. I'm gonna give you a closer look in just a sec, but I really like the triple light beams coming up from the shrines. In this game, if you have a god's shrine leveled all the way up, they send a beacon up into the sky, kind of like in Minecraft with a beacon, to just show off how powerful that shrine has become. And it really reminds me of the light beams from like old Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, with the three goddesses. And I took a lot of inspiration from Legend of Zelda in this space, so I'm glad it came out looking so good. Why don't we go have a closer look, and I'll give you a tour. Come on. You can see all the lanterns loading in. I used to love coming home here because it just lights up at night, especially. You've got the Catan lanterns that Valdaya makes. And they're just... I really love the atmosphere that they give this treehouse. I had one of the old names on the realm, on the server when we first joined and started building this, come over, and they said that it looked like a place that you might see elves living in a movie, and that, I don't know, that really made my day. So here we've got the doorbell. Kind of a little grandiose for a doorbell, if you ask me, but it's what we've got. You can hear it all the way up at the top. We have to have a lot of guards, and we have a lot of pets that we've adopted over time. That's our rhinoceros. Because this game, a lot of stuff attacks your base every now and then, and it's just, really? Okay, well, we have to defend the base, so... we've got a ladder up to a trapdoor, but I also like the elevators. Let's have a look inside. Look at the trees in this game. This is a flower called Purple Lotus that Annikabell found, and it's got a lot of alchemic properties, but it's also just really pretty. So we use it to decorate. Going around, this is our crafting deck. This was our first area we set up with all of our crafting tables and different resource bins because you need a lot of those in this game. So we figured we'd put that down at the bottom with some really durable flooring to kind of protect the rest of the tree. And then if you come up here, we've got a little storage loft up here that goes up to an attic. We're actually cleaning out the attic right now, so it's kind of a mess. And then you can go up the stairs, or there's an elevator on the other side. Annika did a beautiful job of decorating with the tapestries and stuff. Annika and Valdaya, this is her garden. She's got, I think, one of every kind of plant in the game here that she grows to keep us stocked up. And yeah, it's I love it. It's gorgeous. She's also got a gazelle. What's the book that Pattern is from? The Stormlight Archives. She named the gazelle as a tribute. But yeah, this is one of our guard barracks is over here, just because we've picked up a lot of other exiles who we've kind of saved from going insane out here, is the way I like to think of it. Because we're all exiled out here in this wilderness, and so we've picked them up and worked together. This elevator goes over to our mill and animal pens over there on the rock, because I didn't really fancy the idea of taming wild animals in the house, and there wasn't room. Especially for elephants and rhinoceroses, there's just not room in the treehouse. So, going up from here, we have our bedrooms. It's really just kind of cozy, open air living here. I like the little privacy screens to make walls. This is the ice shrine, one of the 3 shrines we've got. We've also got one to snakes and one to Derketo, who is the I think she's the goddess of lust and death. It's an interesting dichotomy. She kind of reminds me of the Norse goddess Hel, who is like life and death. Or beauty and death. Sort of both. Here's our dining hall. I really love what Annikabell did with this. There's just all of the dishes are out on the table. We've got a big stew pot on. There's a chessboard over to the side for just people to come up and play chess when they're off guard shift. And when the chef cooks dinner for everyone, they just bring it up and put a big stew pot on, or bring it up in serving bowls, and just everyone comes up and has a seat, eats when they're comfortable, cleans their own dishes, and leaves them on the table. And that's how we do here at the Treehouse. This is Valdaya's shrine. You can kind of catch his flair for the dramatic. But it's also, yeah, very, very Egyptian Stygian theme. Also feminist. I really like Valdaya. We've got a little chandelier here that was the best I could come up with the radium gems. But I don't know, I'm really proud that we were able to build all of this in a tree, in just one of the random large trees on the map in the new area. Here's the Dirketto Shrine. Annikabell really went kind of all out with the pillows and candles, and it's just kind of like a resting, lounging area. Probably some awesome cuddle piles up here, especially when it gets cold at night. And then if we go all the way to the top, there's kind of a crow's nest that it took me weeks to figure out how to build this onto the tree, onto the top of the very tip-top tree trunk. But this is our map. We've got a sculpted map room, and this is a fast travel system in the game, and you don't get it for a long time. But when you finally do, it's a relief, because you can just start unlocking ancient obelisks all over the map, and then you can teleport to them from your map room. And I just love this because it's like a to-scale sculpture of the entire map area that's playable in the game. It's such an art piece. And it's right up on the top as like, kind of like the star on top of the Christmas tree. And you can even like walk on it and look up close, and it's really accurate topographically to the actual game map. You can see the little rivulets and creeks and streams, and there's the volcano, and there's the volcano. And I just love that if you look up from here, it's harder to see right now because it's daytime, but you can see the 3 streams of light going up into the sky all around. There's our mill and our animal pen from up above here, and a little watchtower to protect them from the other side of over there. There's some other exiles that have set up a camp out there that they're not friends. They aren't nice to us, so yeah. I love the views out here. It's just wow. Volcanoes are so cool. Defiance Bridge, open for public use. So, growing up, I have 2 brothers, and growing up, as they are both older brothers, and as they started to move out and look at job opportunities and move on in life, we wanted to stay in touch, and that's kind of how we started really playing online games a lot. And one of the first online games I ever really got into long term was an definitely old by today's standards, MMO called Dark Age of Camelot. And there were all of these bridges that were built like this, where it was just like 2 towers on each side, and really kind of fortress bridges set up that people would fight over. And I kind of wanted to build something like that near our treehouse, where we could use it to ride our horses across the river. And then it turned out that we hardly ever use horses. But this is Defiance Bridge. And now I want to show you the treehouse at night. As we start swimming towards it, look how it just lights up. Whoa, got some thunder in the south there. love those lanterns. I am gonna miss this place so much, but that's part of why I'm recording it here, so we have the memories, and we have it. We've got some video of it to keep, and someday we're gonna build another treehouse, probably an even bigger one in the jungle across several trees, and maybe I'll show that one off too. But yeah, here we are. Da 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 da. So, thank you very much for coming on this short little journey with me. It's been a long journey for me, but I really wanted to show you this part of it. And taking a tour around our old house, I really wish we could, like, donate it to one of the newer clans who's still down here, and just say, hey, do y'all want a tree house? But I'm sure they'll want to build their own awesome fortress or house as well, so I don't know if we'd actually find someone who wants it, but I kind of wish we could do that. Anyways, thanks for coming along with me. I'm Phil Scout, and until next time, bye. I don't know if you noticed while we were in there, but even the floor tile patterns that I built in the treehouse are Legend of Zelda inspired. I just couldn't get it out of my head.